Hey everybody, it's Tracy with Artsy Albums. I have a cute little strawberry mini album on the blog today. It's National Strawberry Picking Day for those of you who are interested in all those fun national days. And so I had decided to create a little shaped album for my blog post. I wanted to hop on and give you a quick tutorial on how I did that. I used a cutting file designed by Lori Whitlock that you'll see on your screen. And I first of all pulled the shape, and I've linked in my blog post, I've linked to this cutting file for you too. But I have pulled it into my studio software, which I use a designer edition. So I'm not sure that all the steps will be exactly the same if you don't have the designer edition. But if you do, and the steps will probably be similar. What I've done is I've pulled the shape into the software, I've sized it. Mine here is about 5 by 6. And then I'm going to right click and ungroup the shape. I'm going to move my stem off to the side because this cute file has all these little holes in it, and I don't need the holes because I just want my strawberry to be a solid red. In order to get rid of those holes, you right click and go down to Release Compound Path. Now what you'll be able to see possibly is that there's a little box around each one of those holes, and it makes it so that when I move the full shape over, all of those little holes are left and I can delete them. So I just highlight them all and hit delete on my keyboard. Now we have a couple more things to fix on this shape, so I'm going to zoom in a bit. A couple of the little polka dot holes were meant to kind of hide behind the leaves. So the way we get rid of those is that we double click on the shape and you'll see these little gray points. These gray points are the points that create all the different curves and points to make the shape the way that it is. So what we want to do is delete some of those. So all you have to do is move your cursor, put it over one of the little gray squares, and then on your keyboard click delete. And then you'll do this for each little point that you want to get rid of. Let's see, and I just click off, and you can always undo this if you click a point that you didn't want to click, but I kind of just play around with it. This one's kind of a little big polka dot, so it might take a couple more clicks. Sometimes you have to zoom in a little more so that you can kind of see the points that you're actually getting rid of. But again, just play with it, click on and off of it, and you can always hit undo if you mess something up. There we go. That looks pretty good. This could be a little smoother, but I'm going to leave it the way it is because I think it's fine. And I'm going to zoom back out, and I'll just double check that my cute little leaves still fit within my shape, and they do. Okay, so now you've seen my shaped albums before. You know that I love to use a white background of cardstock. So the way that I do that is to create an offset shape. So what I want to do is I want to first group these so that I don't accidentally move them around, and then I want to go over to the offset page, which is this star over here. Click on offset, and then I don't want it to be too much white around the edge, so I'm going to just bring it in a tiny bit. Once I get it to where I think I'm going to like it, I hit apply. Now what you've done is you've created this offset, and that is going to be each one of your pages for your album. Now what I like to do is I like to fill this shape just so that I can remember that this is my white page, and then these are of course going to be cut out of green and red. Now since this is going to be my cover, I have that already, but now I want other papers, pattern papers, to be able to add on to each of the other pages in my album. So at this point I need to create an internal offset. So I have my shape highlighted, I go back over to the offset button, I click internal offset, and you can see that now it's giving me a shape inside. And I again want to make that just a little bit so that there's a little bit less white showing. And once I've got that done, I can remove that, and this will be my page. And now this will be the pattern paper that I cut out to put on this page. Now that's going to be great if it's the front of the page, right? Because the little stem is going to be going in the right direction. But what if I need, when you flip this page over, the stem is going to be going the other way. So in order to get pattern paper that will fit on the back of your page, you just need to duplicate your pattern paper piece, and then you need to right click and flip it horizontally. Now you can see that when you flip this white page over, the stem will be going in the right direction and your pattern shape will fit perfectly on the back of your pages. So this will be the front, this will be the back, this will be your white cardstock page, and of course these will be your cover pieces. So I hope this has given you a quick little tutorial on an easy way to make a shaped album. I hope you all enjoy National Strawberry Picking Day, and I hope you also enjoy my blog post. I hope you'll visit all my social medias at Artsy Albums, and please follow along, and have a wonderful day, everyone. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.